Hello. What's happened, everyone? I know it's been a little bit of a while since I made a YouTube video, but I've just got back from traveling. So I'm just gonna get straight to it. So let's ring this guy.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, mate. My signal's really bad.
Hi, mate. Yeah, I can hear you now. You alright?
But
Yeah, no, I just thought I'd give you a quick call. I've just got back from traveling. I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram.
Ooh, you're hard showing off.
But I've just got a spare sort of 30 minutes to have a chat with you about the trading because I know you were interested in getting started.
yeah, very, very just nervous because I've had a robot blow my account before, you see, which you probably read.
Yeah, no, I've seen that before, just looking through your messages. And by the way, is your name Meza? Is that the best thing to call you?
Nah, my name's Louis.
Louis.
Louis, so you can call me Louis. Louis.
Louis, no worries, mate, that's fine, yeah. But yeah, no, I was looking for your message. So what have you tried before in terms of trading? If you just want to sort of explain that to me.
I've done signals, but my L's, trying to I did my chasing my L's, trying to, you know, put in extra signals and put in high buy lots in, and then it failed. But then I also had a robot which blew my account. So, but I've noticed your robot seems to be a lot more sufficient.
Yeah, so we've got the number one trading software in Europe and it possibly US as well, but they don't actually track it over there. But in terms of that, then
Right.
what bot was it that you previously used when you were trading?
I can't remember the lady's name, but it was a lady. It only made like £15 a day maximum, £20.
Yeah. And what app was that on?
Then it was it's through my MT4 and whatever broker I was with at the time.
Right, okay. And in total, so how did that go for you? End up losing money or just cutting off because it wasn't making enough money or?
It actually drained my account. I don't know whether the market went against us at the time, but when I look back, I was minus, and he was holding on to it's holding on to trades that were which were negative.
Yeah. Right, okay. And it totally blew your account then in the end.
Yeah, so I'm very skeptical, but at the same time, I have seen your results. But then I've also tried to show like friends and people that I could get onto this, and they keep reminding me of the robot that blew my account, and so they're making me nervous and
Yeah.
doubt.
No, 100%, mate, and you're always going to feel nervous because no matter what we do in life, we're never going to feel 100% ready, and especially if you've had a bad experience. It's almost a shame
Yeah.
because you don't want that to ruin, a potentially good opportunity for you. Like,
Yeah.
like I always say to my clients, when I first got started, I lost a lot of money trading, and if I'd have given up at that point, then I would have never been at the point I am at today.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to push through and take a lesson from it because, as they say, in every seed of failure is a lesson. So, the best thing you can do is essentially jump back on the horse and, get started with something a lot more sort of trustworthy because by the sound of that, it doesn't sound like the best bot to me. And, it's hard to give you an exact figure of how much you'd make with us, but we can talk about that in a second. But I would aim to, at least double it within 2 weeks or so, depending on the week of trading. Obviously, you can't guarantee that, but that's what, as you would have seen if you've looked through our results, that's probably what you've seen so far.
Yeah, that's right. I've seen. I was going to ask you a question. Can I? Because what I said to you before, because I would like to. You see how you get 30% commission?
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I could somehow jump on the bandwagon and also receive a commission of some sort. But you did say £200 each signing.
Yeah, so we have a referral system essentially. So basically, we pay people out of the percentage of our profits to refer new people to the system. But the only thing I would say, Louis, it's obviously best to be on the bot first yourself, as you shouldn't really push something you don't personally use. In my opinion.
Yeah, but then I do see what you're doing, and I have got a lot more confidence with you. But I just need a little reassurance. That's why I'm grateful for this phone call, to be honest.
Yeah, no, of course, mate. And, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm the best trader in the world and you should use us and, you're never going to lose money and things like that because that's, essentially bullshit. But what I can show you and what you can see yourself is thousands of results on my story, all the way going back to 2018. So I let the results do talking for us because, as you know, people lie, numbers don't. So if you've seen their results, they speak for themselves. We also have a group chat with over 400 people in that you can go and talk to, and they'll tell you how we're getting on with the bot or how much money they've made. So yeah, that's the way we like to do it. We have a full community around it, so you're never sort of in the dark or wondering what's going on with your trades. Got a whole team of people you can speak to, keep you posted, who are in the same boat as you. And obviously, you can talk to me as well and ask me any questions or anything like that.
Right. So, I mean, I was looking to do the £1,000 deposit. So you said something about if you would like to stop working, then that's your best bet.
Well, how's this sound? So let me just ask you a few questions so I can get a better understanding of you, and then we can put a plan together of what would be best to essentially get another income for you online, because when it actually works out, and that's what where we're going to restore your confidence is we're going to make this work for you, not like the past. And the way it's going to work out is you'll be able to essentially have another income that's going to be making you money, while you're doing your full-time job or whatever. And then when you're ready, you could eventually, if you wanted to become a full-time trader, quit your job and move into that industry. And, all the guidance is there from me, my team, the things we can offer to get you there as well. But in terms of that, then right now, if you don't mind me asking, what are you currently in full-time employment, are you?
I'm basically tarmac at Roadworks.
Okay. And how's that for you at the moment? Just so I can get an understanding of you as a person. Do you enjoy that, or?
Yeah, it's all right. But I haven't worked for several weeks to several. Actually, we're pushing 2 months now.
Yeah.
But I've going to go back and do the higher qualification so I can get onto the motorway and then do higher, get a better position. But then I'm feeling I'm looking into this, thinking, okay, then I wonder if I can get into this. And I know a lot of people, I live in a pretty wealthy area where if I can show them results, I'm sure they would jump on the bandwagon.
100%, and as I said, that's another way for you to make money as well. But if you don't mind me asking, how much you roughly earn on a monthly basis, would you say?
Oh,
just an estimate so I can get an idea of where you're at and where we can get you to.
Let's just say average 3.
Yeah.
We can bit more than that, depending on jobs and work.
Okay, so working off that figure, then it would be good if we could essentially replace that entire income and make you £3,000 a month in trading profits. Obviously, you have to pay your tax eventually on that, so it won't be all profit. But £3,000 a month would be a good number for you then.
Yeah, even if I could receive like 2.5, just even to 2 to start with.
Yeah.
That would be great, because obviously it compounds and builds up.
Yeah. Okay then, mate. So if you want my advice with that, I would suggest starting with £1,000 plus to be realistic about hitting that figure as soon as possible. Sort of £3,000 a month mark. However, how it works with us, the minimum is £500. But as we spoke, about, your risk is actually higher because you're not really supporting the minimum trade size. If you start with that, you can still start with that. You can also withdraw it whenever you want. But working off that figure of where you're at, I would suggest starting with £1,000 or £1,000 plus. How's that sound?
Yeah, great. So to stop you again, what about this funding thing?
Oh, the funded account?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how that would work essentially, once you've got a little bit of experience with the trading bot, then we can look at moving you onto a funded account. And how that would work, essentially, we'd pass the account for you. And then what would happen is an investment firm or prop firm, as they're called, essentially give you 50k, 100k, 200k, depending on the size account that you buy to trade with. So obviously, if you're trading with that amount, your profit's going to be way higher, and that's where you can make a full-time income essentially from it, rather than making a few grand a month or a few £100 a month like through the trading bot. You can be trading with thousands a day essentially.
Yes. Yeah, that sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to get started. What's the date today? 7th?
Yeah, the 7th today.
Will it be possible I can sign up tomorrow on the 8th?
Let me just double check, mate, 'cause I'm not sure if we've... Someone just messaged me from a team then saying the spots are gone. So I'm just going to check if we still got this. There's another kid who's got a reserve spot. Give me 1 second. Right, I don't think we've actually got any spots left. Wait there. Oh, here we go, yeah. So someone's dropped out, so we do have 1 spot left for that. I can't guarantee that it'll be there by tomorrow. But essentially, if you were sort of, guarantee you're going to get started tomorrow, I could reserve it for you and put a name on it for you.
Yeah, tomorrow, because this corner was needed, to say the truth. I needed some reassurance of some sort, so I could definitely deposit this thousand. So obviously to make the most profit possible.
Yeah. No, 100%, mate. And as I said, you'll have my guidance throughout the entire process as well. So you have any questions or you're feeling lost or anything like that, just jump on a call with me.
Alright, that's great stuff. Right, okay.
That's make you some money. But yeah, it's okay. So what you can do for me now then, you just send your email in the chat for me, and then we'll reserve a spot for you and get you set up tomorrow.
Okay, I'll do that straight away when I come off the phone to you.
Yeah, brilliant then, Lou.
Oh, what's your name, Vaughan?
Yeah, Vaughan. Yeah, you actually pronounced that perfectly.
Yeah, I'll just make sure. Alright then, thanks a lot for that, Vaughan. Thanks for the phone call as well.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
No worries, pal. Speak to you tomorrow.
Okay, speak to you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Well, it's as easy as that. So that was the first call, no shit, that I've just done. And it can be as easy as that to get a sale. So that guy wants to start with £1,000 on our trading software. Obviously, we get 30% of profits. So yeah, it's a good day. That was the first call. So let's keep it rolling, do some more. Right, let's call this guy. So this guy's going to be for a funded account. So that's what I was talking about or touched on with that prospect as well. So I'm going to ring him. This guy actually messaged me today just saying he was interested, and then I got nothing back from him. So let's give him a call. Right, first no answer. Second no answer. You see, I called that kid Mezza before and his name was Louis. I don't know where he even got that from. What was I on about? That was crazy. It's like the other day when I was in where was I, in France or Amsterdam, I can't remember. In Amsterdam, some kid come up to me and was like, slash down my ear. I was like, sorry mate, I don't speak Dutch. And he went, I'm from Glasgow, mate. Sorry to all the guys who usually love you guys, and I can normally understand you, but in the middle of a festival, it was quite hard, and he had a very thick accent, but no offence to you guys. Right, let's ring this guy. Oh, he buttoned me. Ziv. Cheeky. Right, let's try another one. It's funny as well because obviously the background I'm in with this business is B2C. So normally, like for my other company or marketing agency, I'll be ringing people in the middle of the day, essentially when the business owner's in the office. But the best time to ring these guys is like 5:30 when they're finishing work and things like that. So that's why it is now nearly 5:45. We're still working because that's how we roll in this space. So by the way, these people I'm ringing now basically showing zero interest. They've messaged me once and then never replied. So I'm just going to see what's happening with them instead of wasting the lead, which I'd normally do in the past. Right, so that's about 5 no answer now, but we keep rolling. Thing is, I'm using WhatsApp to ring these right now, and it doesn't give me their name, so I'm kind of going in a little bit dark. It's always good to know the person's name before you go in on the call. Gives you a lot more rapport to build at the beginning, because people love hearing their own names. Rule number 1 of how to win friends and influence people. An amazing book, you should read it. It actually correlates a lot to sales. This guy's absolutely wham as well, by the way. 6 no answer. Need one more person to answer and this would be a good video. The good thing is that, by ringing them at least, I'm going to pop back up to the top of the feed, pop back up to the top of their attention. So, if they are interested, it's going to remind them and give them a little prompt to follow up. So let's do 5 more calls and we're going to call it a day if no one answers. So this guy was actually about to make his account with us and then never went through with it. It's not like he's going to... Oh, button me. At least I've got to the top of his attention again. Let's ring this guy. So this is just realistic. This is what happens when you're cold calling sometimes. You're not going to get everyone answering. I'm not going to be able to make a perfect video because it's real life at the end of the day. I wish everyone would answer. Let's ring this guy. We'll follow with this guy. So that's 2 more calls after this. And by the way, I'm going to start making videos every single day. Because you guys like these videos. They're really just button me. But they're real, they're raw, and that's what you guys like. I don't use a script. I probably should use a script. Oh, see, so that guy just rang. He just said he's going to ring me back. So it's a good way to get to the top of their attention again. So I'm going to ring this guy. And one more call after this for you. Because I'm meant to be going to the gym. It was about 2 weeks off while I've been away. We did have a gym in the villa, but it wasn't the best. You could barely do chest on it. I think they had like 2.5s on the barbell. So, and it was. Right, one more, and then I'm going to do a recap of, the best way to do a call. So the first call was absolutely amazing. That's pretty much closed sale for me. We'll see tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. But I would class that as a sale pretty much. Right, we only got one call today. Other than that, no answers, but I'll do another one tomorrow. We should get some better results. It is a Wednesday, which tends to drop off a little bit. But to recap the first call, the reason I was asking them questions, first of all, I want to get a good picture of where he's at now, asking brain inputs, how much he's earning, why his messages essentially, why he's looking to get started, what his previous experience is, and then we want to build this ideal situation for him. So obviously this guy's a lot of skepticism around trading because he's lost money in the past with, I don't know, it seemed like a bit of a scam, whatever he got involved with, because you usually don't get many girls owning trading software. So not to be sexist or anything, but I've not come across any yet, and we're in the main market for them. So I don't know what that was he got started with. But the reason I am saying this is because the takeaway from this, be confident, build rapport at the beginning, use the name. You're there to help, you're not there to sell them. So don't just keep, throwing words at them. Genuinely show that you're interested in getting them a better outcome, and you're going to do absolutely amazing. So see you guys in the next one.